Namaste everyone, welcome to my channel Abundant Love. Today I'm back with the usual weekly energy pick a card tarot reading. Okay, so as usual I have three options today. This number one candle is for option 1 viewers, this unicorn mini bottle is for option 2 viewers, and this mini pineapple is for option 3 viewers. Now you can choose any one or more than one option based on what resonates really strongly with you. But once you have made your choice, you need not see the entire video. You can go to the video description or to the top comment and you will see there is a timestamp next to each option. For example, if you chose option 3 or the pineapple, you can just click on the timestamp next to option 3 and your reading will start from there. Again, I repeat, you need not see the entire video. So before I start, I'll say my usual prayer and you can use this time to make your choice. Dear gods, goddesses, angels, spirit guides, archangels, ascended masters, and all the powerful white light workers of the universe, please put me and the viewers of this video inside your protection bubble. Through this video, please help the viewers receive messages they need to hear, messages of love, courage, compassion, kindness, and positive dynamic action. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. Lots and lots of love. Okay, I think we are in a position to start now. I'll keep the other two options aside so that we can get started with option 1. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 1 viewers who chose this number 1 birthday candle. Let me keep it aside, or let me keep it like this. And let us see now how is the upcoming week starting from February 13 and ending on February 19 going to be for you. So as usual, I'll pick 3 cards first from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Dear Spirit Guides, what is it that my option 1 viewers need to know regarding the upcoming week? Please guide. Thank you, Divine. Thank you. Next, from the Angel Answers Oracle deck, I'll take 2 cards. What is it that my dear option 1 viewers need to hear from you, dear angels, regarding the upcoming week? Thank you. Next, from this Quantum Energy Oracle deck, also we will take 1 card to see like what is like this main area of focus for you in the upcoming week. Thank you, Divine. And finally, from my favorite Blessings deck, what is one major blessing that you are receiving in the upcoming week? Thank you. Okay, option 1. Now that we have all your cards, let us dive into your reading. Wow. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful, guys. Okay, it seems like in the immediate past, okay, something may have happened that is making you feel very overwhelmed, because you got the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is showing like this person is really close to reaching his destination or achieving his goal, but he's like almost burnt out of exhaustion. He feels like he cannot, do it anymore. But that's where our spirit guides are coming in and saying that since like the 10 represents end of something, they are saying you're probably ending like a tough cycle. For each one of you, the duration of the cycle was different. But like since you were since you were nearing the climax, it probably felt more intense in the recent past than usual. But your guides are saying don't stop, okay? Only a little bit of it is left. For many of you, it can be related to, some relationships where you are constantly explaining, or you are giving 95%, where the other person or other people involved in the relationships are probably doing just 5% because they're so used to you doing everything. And finally your guides are saying, please set your foot down, okay? Because this way you will get burnt out, and pretty soon you will fall sick and you will not have any energy left to do anything for anybody. So this is the time your guides are pushing you this week. They will create situations intentionally so that you are forced to put your foot down and the other people has to step up. Okay, this is like an extreme unfair situation going on, especially in terms of relationships. I'm feeling it may be in your workplace, it may be in your home situation, it may be like in a place where you're volunteering, but definitely there is no balance. One person is overburdened while the others are just used to not doing anything and dumping all the work on this person, which your spirit guides want to stop immediately. For some of you, I'm seeing it may be a health issue, okay? Again, the physical health issue is bothering you very much now, but the underlying cause is again not speaking up, not expressing yourself, not expressing your authenticity. All this suppression, like we know, for in general, for everything, when we suppress something, finally that manifests into a physical disease. So if like suddenly the symptoms of your physical condition have suddenly worsened, instead of just feeling like a victim, which happens, which is very natural, I totally empathize, but I would say instead of just feeling like that, try to go within and just contemplate that why is it like this is happening, what is it that I could not express when I wanted to, okay? And try to just be aware of that. I know when the time is gone, you cannot go back to a situation and redo it again. That's fine, nobody's asking you to redo things, but just develop the awareness that okay, maybe if another situation like this arises, then instead of suppressing everything, I would say like this is what I want and this is what I'm comfortable with, things like that, okay? Because this is like a deep soul level transition happening, I'm seeing, okay? And it is happening probably for everyone in the world. On the global level also, we are seeing so much shaking up happening, which is affecting us on an individual level as well. So don't worry, this is just a phase, and this is definitely the end of a tough cycle, which I'm hearing again and again. But it only ends when you learn the lesson completely. You are very close to ending it. Your guides just want you not to repeat the same mistake again. That's coming in again and again. And definitely there is a new cycle starting, because you got the Ace of Cups. Ace always represent new beginnings. And Ace of Cups usually represent a lot of emotional healing, so that your new beginning now starts with a fresh new perspective. Okay, so going from Ten of Wands to Ace of Cups usually require lots of emotional healing, spiritual healing, definitely physical healing. So no matter what your situation is right now, I don't know why I seldom get it, but maybe one or two of you, it's like a really specific message. You're coming out of the closet. Probably your family, maybe one or two members in your family are very like old fashioned and their ideas are very rigid, but that's why your spirit guides are here to cheer for you, and they're telling you, don't worry, do it. Even if there are some not so supportive reactions, you will still be very happy once you come out of the closet and stop pretending who you are not. Okay, and it can be in terms of various other things. Okay, but definitely this strong feeling of suppressing yourself is coming because I think, I'm trying my best to express it. Sometimes people say negative things very casually when they don't even, they are not thinking about it that much. They'll just say a negative thing, a negative criticism in a passing, and then they will move on. But the one who is receiving it, sometimes they take it very seriously, they give a lot more weightage to it, and then they try to modulate their own behavior. They are forcing themselves inside a box because they think, oh my god, this person already said this. What if this spreads and there are 10 more people saying this, and what will happen to my reputation and things like that? So that's what I'm feeling, that you guys are doing this to yourself because of something someone said in jest or said very casually. They probably don't even care. Okay, so don't take that negative criticisms, like, don't give it so much importance, don't take it so seriously. And that's what you are learning in the upcoming week. There are lots of healing happening. Probably this healing is going on for quite some time, but in the recent past, like in the last week, I know so many people were going through intense turmoil, and which is why I did like what are your dreams, trying to tell you that thing in that video. Also feel free to check that out. And probably you guys went through something like that, some intense emotional turmoil, but it was only brought up so that you can release it and heal from those patterns, heal from those memories. Okay, because next you have the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is scenario where you are being offered lots of opportunities, okay, lots of choices. So definitely you are ending something, and then there's a new beginning where you look at things from a fresh perspective. And once you start looking at things through this like really brand new lenses, then you're seeing that there are lots of choices. So by the end of the week you'll be like, oh wow, I can do so many things, I can do this also, I can do that. But then like there'll be a little bit confusion on what to choose, and here your guides are coming in and saying, just surrender to the divine, follow what makes you feel lighter. Okay, so there will be multiple choices. Maybe there will be, for some of you it can be job offers, for some of you in like relationships where you want to go to the next level, you suddenly find there are lots of potential partners, or yeah, it can be like so many things really. But they're saying like, it's okay, don't like obsess about the outcome of each choice. Just make a decision by surrendering to the divine, follow your heart. If there's some analysis to be done, some research to be done, do that as well, and make a choice, and you are taken care of. Because now I think the most important thing that has happened is this Ace of Cups, which is this tremendous emotional healing. Okay, and that's why you can now see, okay, things are not that bad. Actually, there are many possibilities, many good things around you that you can choose from. Okay, so okay. So from your angel cards, your angels are already saying, ask your angels. Anytime you feel like really overwhelmed, that I can't do this anymore, how long do I have to do this, I need a break, your angels are coming in and saying that please pray, please talk to us, we are around you, we are supporting you, we are protecting you, you are never alone. And anytime you feel like really confused, even with these choices, like oh my god, which one to take, which one not to take a step back, close your eyes and just focus inward. You will get some intuitive messages because your second card is saying listen to your intuition. So I don't know if you guys are understanding, but definitely in the upcoming week, what is happening is you are very deeply connecting to your spirit guides. Even though for some of you, I'm just seeing it's happening unknowingly. You are not even aware that you are connecting with your spirit guides. They are sending you messages, but definitely that is happening. They are sending you a lot of messages. They are protecting you. Many times when you are not even thinking of them, you will realize that suddenly something happens, and you are probably going to take a wrong decision, but they just pushed you from that. I'll just give you an example how spirit guides work. So like in December I went for a trip. In January when I came back, I had a lot of experimental work to be done, but at the same time my physical body was not feeling well. Every day I was feeling weaker and weaker, and then suddenly something happened, like a very small thing, and the lab went to a shutdown for 2 weeks. So initially I was stressing, oh my god, I'll have to spend so much time just standing and working in the lab and everything, but I wasn't foreseeing it, and the lab suddenly went shut down for a few weeks, and my boss told me just work from home. So that way my body got the rest it needed. Okay, so this is just an example of seeing that your spirit guides are very close to you, and they are working for you 24/7, and they will make sure that you don't lose, you don't fail. Even though with the 10 of Wands you are feeling really tired, you want to give up, they are saying no, don't give up. We will make sure you get your rest, we will make sure you get your healing. And even when you're making a choice, a confusing choice, because there are probably too many options, we'll make sure you make the right choice. On your end, all you have to do is to thank them, know that they are there, and just believe in that. Okay, so listen to your intuition, don't question it so much. Then from this energy quantum deck, you got such a beautiful card. I've never seen this card before. This is the Rainbow Dragon. Okay. This is so beautiful. And the best part of the Rainbow Dragon is a dragon is an animal which is like totally standing in its power. But like the rainbow is adding like so much variety, so many flavors to its personality. So you are like the rainbow dragon in the upcoming week. In some aspects of your life you'll feel, oh my god, I'm so tired, I'm so exhausted, but at the same time, maybe you are taking 15 minutes rest or 15 hours rest, whatever, but after that when you're coming out stronger, ready to take on anything. Okay, everything in the upcoming week is your strength. Like a dragon is so powerful and intimidating by just being who it is, right? So yeah, overall I would say like this is a week where you realize that even when quote unquote things are difficult, you are still very strong. You can still have things in your favor because you have your spirit guides, your spirit team backing you up. Okay, so I think the rainbow dragon has appeared to remind you you are not weak, you are not alone, and just because your mind tells you that some things are difficult and all, or your body is suffering from exhaustion, doesn't mean that you are going to lose or you are going to fail. And like I was saying in the beginning, about coming out of the closet, they are saying, yeah, just because some people do not agree with who you are, does not mean that you are any less. In fact, you are more unique. You are more unique, and you should celebrate. Sorry guys, I don't know what has happened to my speech, but you should celebrate your uniqueness, okay? And you should celebrate like in full glory, like this rainbow dragon. You don't need to hide any part of yourself, whatever it is, strengths, weakness, good days, bad days. You just celebrate all with full pomp and grandeur. That's what I'm getting. And finally, the major blessing you are receiving is a blessing on your boundaries. I think initially we were talking about this, that some person doing more than their share while others are not pitching in, or others are pretending as if they are not supposed to do so much. So I think healthy boundaries, strong boundaries are being established. Also, if there are people who are toxic or throwing shade at you, you can call an Archangel Michael. He's like he is amazing when it comes to protection from negative energies. Okay, I'm very grateful to him. Every day in my life, at least once, I thank him and I pray to him often for protecting me from all kinds of negative energy. So you can call on him and ask him to help you establish healthy boundaries. Okay, this is very, very important. And on a side note, when you have gone through this healing and you're getting these choices, please don't discuss it with anyone and everyone, okay? Because that way also they will confuse you even more. Somebody will say, no, 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 this is good, go with this. Others will say, no, 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 go with that. So no, you don't need to do all that. Especially when people do their class like standard 10, standard 12 exams. After that, like, everybody has an opinion on what you should do. So try not to get too confused with other people's opinions. That is why, but you don't need to worry too much about that, because this is coming as a blessing, that yes, there will be healthy boundaries and your spirit guides will help you establish that. So overall, if I have to summarize your reading, my dear option 1 viewers, okay, I'm seeing 2222 on my clock. So definitely in the upcoming week, it is bringing back balance by ending a very tough cycle where you were feeling overburdened, exhausted, and in the new cycle you are entering after a lot of emotional healing, where you will see a lot of choices, where you will feel more connected to the divine than you have been so far. And definitely you have the blessing of establishing healthy boundaries, and that way you can move forward. Okay, so a little bit emotional up and down in the beginning of the week. By the end of the week you will be excited, because you will have a lot of choices, a lot of possibilities to choose from. So that's all I have for you, my dear option 1 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, please share this video as much as you can, and please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed, lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, let me put these cards back before I move on to our next option. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 2 viewers who chose this unicorn mini bottle. Let us keep this aside and now see what are the energies that will be surrounding you in the upcoming week from February 13th to February 19th. So I'll take 3 cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck first. I hope all of you are doing well. It is possible that the last week or 10 days may have been more intense than usual. Thank you, Divine. Next, from the Angel Answers Oracle deck, I'll take 2 more cards. What is it that my dear option 2 viewers need to know about the upcoming week, dear angels? Thank you. Okay, then from this Quantum Energy Oracle deck, we will see what is it. What is like the focus for my dear option 2 viewers? Thank you. And finally, from the Blessings deck, what is one major blessing that my dear option 2 viewers are receiving? Thank you, Divine. Okay, option 2. Now that I have all your cards, let us dive into your reading. Okay. The upcoming week is actually a very positive week for you. Let me show you the cards one by one. Maybe you are worried about something, but it's like your mind is worrying more than it actually needs to, because there is no reason to worry. There is a new beginning happening in some aspect, because you got the Ace of Wands. Wands is fire energy that represents passion, that represents creativity, spirituality. So Ace of Wands is always like new beginning that I love, in the sense that when you are already being driven by your passion, then even if difficulties are there, it does not matter so much, because you are chasing something that you love. Okay, so it doesn't even feel like a chase, it feels like a natural thing. So Ace of Wands, for my spiritual viewers who really are into some serious spiritual practice, you might feel that there is an opportunity of upgradation happening. Like I said in few of my previous readings, I think in this week we have the Mahashivaratri on Saturday. So Lord Shiva represents like the deepest silence that every spiritual seeker wants to attain. The silence that is untouchable, no matter what happens outside. Once you reach that state of silence, nothing really affects you, and you can operate in the world with full compassion, but at the same time completely detached from the highs and lows of daily life. So I won't be surprised if some of you are having intense spiritual experiences in the upcoming week. I would encourage all of you who are walking this path where you want to connect more deeply with your spirit, please go ahead, do what connects you naturally to your spirit. It can be meditation, it can be pursuing some form of art that you love. Please go ahead and do that, because the timings, the planetary alignments and everything is now very conducive for spiritual growth, for progress. I was talking about art because creativity, any form of creativity is like a natural outcome of a deep connection with your own spirit, which I realized because, like I have said in the past 100 times, I had never imagined in my entire life that I could be a tarot reader, because I have never thought about it, nothing. And once I just started seriously walking this path where I started meditating more, where I wanted to, know more about what happens beyond life, or when I'm sleeping, what is exactly happening, who am I, who is like this other I, who is always there watching me when my mind is silent. All these questions, when I started pursuing, I was naturally drawn towards these things. And then once I started connecting with spirit guides, it was really, I thought I was going crazy. Definitely my family members thought that. Some of them still do. But then there was no fear. Even though there was like lots of judgment, that what, you tarot reader, what is that even? You have studied like engineering and all, and why do you suddenly want to become a tarot reader? But when you connect to your own spirit, then there's no fear. And that's what I'm seeing with this Ace of Wands energy. Absolute fearlessness, completely driven by passion. Okay, so whatever it is you're starting, I really wish you loads of success, and I'm really excited for you guys. You also have the Four of Pentacles. So maybe because you are starting like a new venture that you are deeply passionate about, it is completely possible that you're worried about money. Even though I'm not seeing like there's a deficiency or anything, you're trying to save more. Okay, and that's a good thing. But just do not become like this person who is trying to torture himself just because he wants to save money. Do not do unnecessary expenditure, but again, don't deprive yourself of basic needs just because you want to save money. But I'm really not worried about too much. Like I was telling in the beginning, you may be a little bit worried, thinking, oh, it's a new thing, where will I get the funds, or even if I have the funds, how long I'll be able to sustain. Again, don't worry too much about it. Just take baby steps, put one foot in front of the other, and just keep moving forward. Of course, don't do unnecessary expenditure, but other than that, don't worry about too much, because your next card is Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups talks about deep emotional fulfillment. Some of you may actually be spending a good time with your family, celebrating something, because this Ten of Cups really shows a happy family on its picture. But it can be deep emotional fulfillment, happiness due to anything. Okay, maybe you are ending something that was really emotionally fulfilling, and then you're moving on to this next level. Okay, because now you finally feel, I'm emotionally secure, I'm financially secure, let me now pursue my hobby. Okay, like that. So it can be like different versions of the situation, but the underlying theme, just from these three cards I'm seeing, it's a very positive upcoming week, where you are feeling like spiritually you're progressing, emotionally you are feeling very fulfilled, financially you are just like a tad bit careful that you do not overspend, which is good, I think. So stick to that, but don't torture yourself. Now your angels are coming in and saying that get more information. For this Ace of Wands, whatever you are starting, if you're worried about like how much money should I spend and all, do the research, talk to people in that area who have experiences and all, and just get more information before impulsively doing anything. That's what they are saying. Remember, a new beginning does not always mean that you will get results immediately. There is some work that needs to be done. But again, since the Ten of Cups is there, I'm seeing there's certainly something very positive happening for you in the upcoming week. It may be in that same area of your life, or it may be in a different area of your life. But since this positive thing is happening anyway, it will give you a positive boost. You will have that, optimism to go around, look for more information, so that you can build on even more on what you already have. You also got yes. Okay, so whenever this yes card comes up, definitely it means something good is happening. With the Ten of Cups and the yes, definitely in the upcoming week itself, you are receiving some positive news. So once you receive that, let me know in the comments if you want to, because I'm just getting positive vibes all over this reading, and they're just saying, yeah, you may have to put in a little more effort by getting more information, by being cautious about your expenses and all, but these are like really basic things. These are not something that you have to put a lot of effort for. These are basic things. Do this. There's definitely something positive happening in your favor. If some of you had questions, oh, will I get this job? Will I do well in this exam? Will this person say yes if I propose? Yes to all. Okay. Aha. And this quantum energy card is talking about change, which is, I think, obvious here, because we already talked about that you are probably ending something on a very good note, on a very high note. Ten of Cups, like you are emotionally fulfilled, and now you are ready to go to the next level, be it spiritually, be it professionally, be it on a relationship level. They're saying just, yeah, there is change happening and you need not fear it. In your case, option 2 viewers, like the little bit of anxiety or fear is coming because you were already doing well, very well, with the Ten of Cups and the yes, you were already doing very well, and so you were like, do I even want to go to the next level? And your guides are like, yes, we don't want you to stagnate, we want you to grow. And so get the information, do the research, whatever needs to be done, but there is an air of change all around you, and just accept it. Just accept it happily, and I'm seeing you very happy, which I think I've already repeated 3 times now. In the upcoming week, you actually will feel very grateful for this change. And just keep going, keep conquering. Okay, keep moving forward. And finally, your blessing. Oh wow, it's so beautiful. Your blessing for this week is a blessing on a journey. So some of you, like in the change card also, I'm seeing this man moving through this, forest. So it might be an actual travel journey for you, where, you are traveling maybe outside your state, outside your country, for work related, or maybe some other hobby related issues. Not issues, like work. Okay. But maybe for the first time you're traveling like this, or you're traveling all on your own, and you're being blessed. Don't worry. For others of you, this journey is more like this phase of your life journey that you are going through, where you are very beautifully, you're closing one chapter, and the chapter that you're closing has also been very fulfilling, very beautiful, and then you're starting to write a new chapter. So that way also, this is a journey, and your guides are blessing it, and they're saying, don't worry about the results of the new chapter, because you have just started to write it. So enjoy the process, enjoy the path. Okay, connect with your spirit. Definitely, like I said, spiritually also, you might feel like you might have experiences, and you might feel like there's an upgrade happening. Your guides just pushed you to the next level, and that way you can serve yourself and people around you even more. Okay, just remember, the only thing I would say before spending too much on anything, just get more information. Be a little bit careful about your finances, but you don't have to torture yourself. Just enjoy this phase where you have achieved something, accomplished something, and moving on to something even more beautiful is a very beautiful phase. So enjoy this with all your heart, with all your loved ones. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my dear option 2 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed, lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Let me put these cards back before I move on to option 3. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 3 viewers who chose this cute pineapple. Let us now see what is it that your spirit guides want you to know regarding the upcoming week from February 13 to February 19. What is it, Spirit, that my dear option 3 viewers need to hear from you regarding the upcoming week? Thank you, Divine. So I've taken 3 cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Next, from the Angel Answers Oracle deck, I'll take 2 more cards. What is it, angels, that my option 3 viewers need to hear from you? Any specific timeline? Yes or no? Thank you. Thank you, Divine. Then from the Quantum Energy Oracle deck, we'll take 1 card to kind of see what is like the main theme for your upcoming week is. Thank you. Thank you, Divine. And finally, from the Blessings deck, we'll see what is one major blessing that my dear option 3 viewers are receiving in the upcoming week. Okay, now that we have all your cards, let us dive into your reading, my dear option 3 viewers. Deep and happy. Okay. Sometimes when I say deep, my viewers are like, oh god, deep means suffering difficult times. No, it's like a happy kind of deep. It is deep. It is deep because in the upcoming week you are going through like a transition, which is in the upcoming week itself is showing you good results. But more than that, it is putting you on a path of success, of long-term success, which is why I'm saying it's deep. It's not just like, oh, this week will be great, but we don't know what the consequences are. But it's not like that. It's like, this week is great because this week is putting you on a path of long-term success. Okay, let me start with the tarot cards first. So you have 8 of Cups, okay? 8 of Cups. I so love this card because 8 of Cups represents the energy of moving on from something that does not satisfy you anymore, that you have outgrown. Even though the world may be saying, oh my god, like this is huge, this is the thing, okay, but you are like, yeah, I have achieved this, I have celebrated this, but I don't want to get stuck. I want to keep moving, even if that means starting from scratch again. And it can be on a materialistic level where from one project you have achieved something, then you are like, okay, let me start a new project. Or it can be an internal change happening where sometimes we feel, for me it has happened often in life, like, yes, I'm doing this, everybody's praising, but after a point I really start getting bored, like if it's the same thing. So I'm like, okay, it's a very nice thing, I know how to do it now, let me pass it on to someone else who can take care of it, and let me try and attempt something new. So sometimes in my life I've regretted that, because maybe what I had attempted was too difficult for me at that time. But sometimes in my life, like, it was exciting, maybe not that easy, not that difficult, it was exciting. So and it can be it like, I'm just giving examples from work, but it can be like just taking on a trip also. It can be as simple as that, where you're just uh, bored doing the same thing, saving money, and you're like, let me spend a little extra money and take that trip anyway. Okay, so like that, it can be anything. But the Eight of Cups, especially with the full moon, I'm seeing, I think we just had a full moon on February 5th. Okay, it has been a week, so you can check that reading out as well. But maybe this full moon, you realize something, that okay, this part or this aspect is complete now. I don't need to keep repeating it again and again. So I'll probably hand over this to someone else, and I'll go ahead and explore new things. Okay, and then you have this beautiful Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is like an entrepreneur who is building something for long term, that I already said. So she has her eyes on building something that will bring lots of financial success. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing in your energy. It may be your energy, it may be a mentor or like a friend or an advisor who really shows you that there is this possibility. Like, you are probably doing well, you have done well, but you are feeling bored or you are feeling stuck, and then this person comes in and shows you this is a possibility. But you probably have to put in some work, you will probably have to do some research, get more information. But if you keep walking, if you keep building block by block, maybe in a year or in 2 years, you will build something that is financially very, very successful. You also have the Six of Wands. Okay, Six of Wands is a victory card, like I already said, which is why I was telling you this week itself something positive is happening for you, where, in the beginning of the week, you took a call, you took a decision based on your heart, and you were not sure if that would be accepted or not. But by the end of the week, you realized, like, not only people are accepting it, they are also admiring you for it. Okay, you will feel like you are being admired. Or it can be like a specific victory, like, you are getting your results from your exam and you have done exceedingly well, you have exceeded your own expectations. Or maybe it was like a job interview, you were looking for a job, you suddenly get 2 or 3 offers at the same time. Or it can be any situation, in your relationship situation, in your health situation. You suddenly feel like you are being very much admired and people are getting inspired by you. Okay, it can be very well a health situation where you have suffered for long, but you were patient with yourself, you tried out different things, and finally in the upcoming week you realize that yes, your health is improving in leaps and bounds. Okay, Six of Wands is a very, very positive card which shows victory after a long time, a victory that is well deserved. And I think this victory you are already receiving this week is because of your courage. And this victory, like I was saying, and I'll show you the other cards where you will understand, is also putting you on a path where you can build on more and more success. So this is not like one success and things end. No, this is like you just get a taste of a huge success that is waiting for you. So in this week, you are already getting something that is making you feel immensely successful. Those of you who are on social media, it can be like your social media followers increase. Suddenly, there's one thing, one content that you shared. You can be a writer, you can be a blogger, vlogger, anything. Okay, there's one thing that really touches people's hearts, and you are like, wow, I'm glad I did it. But when you did it, you were not thinking much. You just poured your heart out, because you are the Eight of Cups energy. You are like, I don't care about accolades. I'll just speak my mind. I'll just do this thing because that's what my heart and soul is focused towards. Okay, and you will see there's an immediate positive effect, and then you will feel so encouraged that you will think of this long term plan, okay, which will bring you more and more success. Because, and I'm seeing this long term thing. Remember when I was shuffling your cards, I don't know why I said, angels, please say if there's a timeline or something. You can check option 1 and 2. When I was shuffling the angel cards, I did not say that, because when I said it now, I was like, why am I saying this? Because you did get a timeline, a year from now. So there is something that is happening this week, whether it's a new project you are starting, new initiative you are starting, or a new job you are doing, or after your exam, maybe you're traveling overseas for a new degree, new university, whatever this is happening this week, it's already making you feel successful in this week itself, but a year from now, it'll be even more successful. So that's why your guides are immensely proud of you. They're cheering for you. They're saying, go ahead. And you also have this card, abundance. Which is why I was saying this week is extremely positive for you. And all this positivity is coming due to one thing, because of this Eight of Cups, where you finally realize that I will not follow other people's opinions. I will follow what my heart says, okay? And even if that means doing some research, like this Queen of Pentacles is doing, she's not impulsive. She's thinking about things. She'll make sure, she'll do the research, she'll talk to people, she'll make sure by doing trial and error that what she's building is actually very stable, very long term. Okay, so you guys are doing all that. You are just following your dreams, which is bringing you lots of success, lots of admiration and abundance. Okay, for each one of you, the timeline will be different. Some of you will see it start, the financial abundance also. Some of you will receive it immediately at the end of this week. Others of you will get an offer that will put you on a path of financial abundance, and a year from now, you will reap the full benefits. You will reap the complete rewards of this. But anyways, you are on a path where you are receiving both abundance and a lot of admiration and success. Okay, sometimes people have a lot of money, but they are not necessarily looked up to, but with you guys, I'm seeing you are being gifted with that intelligence, with that abundance, and with also a lot of admiration from people, because they feel inspired by your journey. Okay, so super duper positive week for you. From the energy oracle, you got this intimacy card. Okay, and if you see, like, this woman is fire and this man is representing water, from what I see, I kind of feel that. So I guess this intimacy, for most of you, I'm feeling, is being intimate with yourself, letting both the divine masculine and divine feminine within you flourish, irrespective of your gender. I'm feeling that so far maybe one of the feminine aspect or the masculine aspect was being suppressed, but finally in the upcoming week it has come into balance, and it is this balance of the divine masculine and feminine is making you more confident, so that you can express your most authentic self. Okay, you are not afraid to express even your very private emotions, because you are like, I don't care what other people think. It's all about why I did it, what made me do it, things like that. Okay, and in terms of your relationships also, this newfound authenticity is so refreshing that now you will feel, probably you had a wall before that was acting as a barrier in your relationships, but now you will, in all kinds of relationships, not only romantic, in even friendships and all, now you will find that people trust you more. They trust you with their intimate secrets and details, because you come across as a very stable as well as a compassionate person, okay, which is like really beautiful. And this is happening only because you have put all your walls down, all the barriers down, in the sense that you are not afraid of anything anymore. You are extremely secure in who you are, which is why everybody around you kind of feels that vibe, and they want to come to you, share things with you, take your advice, things like that. I'm feeling. And oh, this is so beautiful. The blessing you are receiving this week also is a blessing for the right words. Did we just not talk about that, like just right now, where I was telling you that people will come to you because your authenticity right now is so refreshing. Whatever you say, there will be no overly saying something or suppressing something and saying too little. You are being blessed with the right words. Even when you are leaving something, there will be no bridges burnt, because you are just expressing your authentic self, and people will see that intention, that there is nothing to malign there. Okay, there is no negative intention, not even a speck of negativity, and people will see that. So this is a beautiful blessing. So your guides are coming in and saying that you have a super positive week waiting for you. Even if you're planning to leave something, don't worry how you will express it, because you are being blessed with the right words. Just be grateful about it, say thank you to your spirit team, and just enjoy this beautiful abundance, victory, success, intimacy, love, everything that is coming your way. It is like, if I have to summarize, I would say it's like a super positive week, which has long-term positive consequences as well. Okay, so very happy for you, option 3 viewers. You totally deserve it. Somehow I feel you have gone through a lot, and you really deserve all this windfall of good things that is coming your way. So that's all I have for you, my dear option 3 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, please share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye.